Hello. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Freg, Tiago, Boot Hill Keyrom, and Officer Calum. Thank you all for being here. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since I've been back to Zenless, but I suppose that's also because it's been a while since there were any real new updates. So, we are back. We are back and we are ready. And thank you all for doing these commissions for me. Because, helps me get some stuff for the people I'm gonna pull for. New hair color. Yeah, it's just bleached for now. I got some whatever you call it. I got some new hair dyes that I'm going to use for Amazon Prime Day, but they're not here yet, so I have to wait. But I need to do another round of bleach, and I need a haircut anyway, so it'll be all right. I don't mind a bleach blonde look for a little bit. Every day is a good day when your team's winning the match. Hell yeah, brother. I don't really care about soccer or football, as they call it. But I do always root for the underdogs in those situations. Like Germany winning, it's lame. I don't care about that. But if, like, the Ivory Coast wins, hell yeah, brother. No spoilers, but this new patch is really good. Haven't finished it. From what I've seen, it's amazing. That's good, because 2.0 through 2.7 or whatever was a bit rough. I'm hoping this new patch starts off with a bang. Fuck, I just got off work and I should have got one before I went home. Yeah. Ain't that always just the way? But, glad you're here. Glad you're off work. You, kick back and relax. Get yourself a drink. We're gonna pull to start with. We're gonna try and get Valina, because, I'm not an expert in how these things go, but it seems like she's fairly important for the meta going forward. There I won Valina and her weapon, no 50-50. Nice. Congrats, NSM. Glad to hear it. Let's hope we can do the same. But to start with, let's use up these searches. It's very good to have in a party. That's all right. Starting off with an S. That's
Soldier 11 at your command.
All right, sure. It's very good to have in a party. Hoya already said she's a must-have for another agent. Yeah, it kind of feels that way. I mean, she's the only wind character at the moment, so it feels like that's, you gotta have her. I was about to say, you lucky bastard. Yeah, no, I think that was my guaranteed S rank anyway. And I was also on the, stable channel thing, so I didn't really care who I got on that one. Hello, I am here. Hello. Welcome in, Brandon. Trying to get Valina so I can have a wind agent, but I lost to Soldier 11. Damn. I'll be honest, I'm not going to pull for either agent this patch, just saving for Remiel. Yeah, that's fair. Do I have enough to... I don't. Alright. That's fair. I'm just pulling for Valina because she's the only wind character, and I did her little trial thing, and that felt fairly important to have. I'll buy those. Valina has a big personality. She's got a great personality, and your head's in it, or whatever he says. I haven't seen the movie. I've just seen that clip. Fucking Al Pacino. There's so many good characters. Yeah, they really front loaded it on this one. She has a great personality too, actually. Lucky lady. Split personalities where both of them are good. Speaking of, I saw Obsession, and I don't typically get unsettled by horror movies, but boy, if you've lived any similar experience, you do feel it. After I lose or win my 50-50, I'm on getting the return agent. I'd be saving for Rem. What type is Remiel going to be? Well, alright, we're going to the 50-50, I suppose. Nope, still not enough to do that. Alright. Did you watch The Backrooms? I did. The Backrooms was alright. Going into it knowing literally nothing, I thought it was, pretty good. But then I did feel like some of the stuff in the middle was a little weird. Like I feel like they could have shown a little bit more the main character, kind of like spoilers for The Backrooms, I guess, if anyone wants to watch it. They could have shown the main character going crazy a little bit more overtly, because it felt like he went into the Backrooms and kind of came out of it being like, whew, crazy. And then, like, the next time you see him, he's at his therapist, and he's like, Doc, I gotta tell you, oh my God, this thing is so crazy, oh my God. And it's like, all right, I get that, like, he was exploring for a while, but, like, just kind of felt like out of nowhere, it was like, all right. But I can't be that mad. I mean, it was a YouTuber doing his first movie ever, and when you think of it like that, I mean, that was pretty good, you know? I liked the design of the, like...
If anything's trouble,
yeah, we got her.
I'll handle
We
it.
did at least get a really cool monster design out of the, like, giant version of him, you know? Like, that was pretty creepy when he was, like, like, looking over his shoulder or whatever. It got less creepy when they kept, like, showing his face more close up, but overall, not a bad movie. Now it's time to grind a maximizer. Yeah, I know, right? The endless grinding. Let's hope I can get her Wenjin a little bit sooner, because I'm running out of polychrome. I feel the main character's death is pretty much what he should have expected for eating those things. Yeah, I was like, dog, I mean, you're crazy if you genuinely are in this place and you're like, I bet I can eat those. Like, I wouldn't fucking do that. I guess if I was going to starve to death, maybe. I also thought it was alright, but that middle part with the old camera style was super good. Yeah. Yeah, the found footage vibe of it was pretty good. So many VAs streaming on Wednesdays. Yeah. It's because we're all trying to hit the same, like, algorithm thing where it's like, it's best to stream, 3 days a week from like 7 to 10 Eastern time or whatever. So it's, I don't know. But appreciate you dropping by, whether whether you stay to watch me or go watch somebody else. I always like to say hi to everybody. Domain expansion, but streaming. Domain expansion, Twitch affiliate. Not even any specific fixation, just a personal policy of only pulling for heavily pushed banner characters like AOD, Void Hunters, and male characters from my main account. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you don't want to buy a character who then just, like, sucks, you know? I think it took 30 pulls to get her weapon. That's pretty good. I am well over that now, but I think I'll have enough to get the 50-50 at least. Yo, what up, Roxas? Welcome in. The original shorts were done in the style of found footage and analog horror, so I'd hope the film got that right. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good idea to do, like, some of it that way, but not all of it, because I think... Yeah... I think a whole movie in, like, that found footage style would get kind of tiring after a little bit, just because it was so kind of... It was, like, grainy and a little bit hard to look at, but, you know... I mean, male characters in this game do kind of suck. Yeah. Well, it's that gotcha curse, right? You know? All the men, they don't get pulled for, so... They don't make them. I only have 3 devices for 3 VAs. Yeah, I feel that. The one character I really wanted but never got was Lighter. Yeah, Lighter's cool. I don't know if he's still, like, you know, meta or whatever, but I use him on my fire team and he seems pretty good.
Choice.
So her winch is just a fan. Yeah, it's literally just a box fan from, like, Costco. Think my good luck has helped you? Maybe. I appreciate it. Either way. Alright. I don't know if I've got all the stuff to upgrade her, but we can at least get it started. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more for that. I already have Valina, but using an anomaly engine from the box store, so I had to get another anomaly engine. Fair. Yo, what up, Ether? It's good to see you as well. I know I've been gone for a while. It's been a busy ass month for me. But I'm hoping to be a little more consistent this time. For at least a little while. Now, it worked well enough back in the day for things like the Blair Witch Project, and it fell out of style long enough that doing it again could work, but not with such a well-known property. Yeah, I think the problem now is, like, back in the day there were people who watched the Blair Witch Project and genuinely were like, oh my god, you know, for the first half of the movie or whatever, like, I thought it was real. It was because it was marketed as, like, found footage. But nowadays everybody knows that those are, like, just movie tricks. So, like, I think it's a little bit harder to get people into it. Not saying that it can't work at all, but I do think you would have to do something, like, a little bit more to make it appealing to a newer audience. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know what's good for movies or anything like that. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to get some discs. I've got this one at least. When will the meta change to Defender Supremacy? I wish. If we could make Ben, a meta pick for the game, that would be ideal. Well, that takes care of those easy enough. Now I just have to get those two.
A wise choice.
Need to hop back into ZZZ, just gotta get myself ready to grind when I do. That's right. You're gonna be pretending to play a Tony Hawk game with all the grinding you're doing.
Let me finish my cup of hot. This is.
Want to see the? How can I help?
Why am I
Officer,
still?
once I only you. Did you call?
Oh, right.
Further instructions.
Copy of Soldier 11. Alright. Level 3. Still do not use her, but,
Ready
that's
and
cool.
waiting.
Speaking of male characters, I keep seeing people complain about male characters, and at this point, I feel like we as players need to somewhat come to terms with this just being the nature of the beast called gacha games. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people do understand that it's like, yeah, gacha games will always, and really just, I would say most, not necessarily most games, but most media that like is targeting a teenage male or older audience will pretty much always be going for sex appeal because that's what sells, Also looks like P5X Global's getting Miku Dio Navigator tomorrow since GP5. Well, I don't do anything with that, but I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, the filmmakers would have their work cut out for them for sure, but I think it could work. Just need to either lean hard into the alternate reality game formula to make it feel more real, or lean hard into the group that enjoys that aesthetic for what it is and is willing to buy in. Trying to split the difference will result in a muddled mess. Yeah, I mean, I think it's also just a difficult thing to make a movie where people care about the characters when you can't see them and it's just like them behind the camera, Admittedly, I'd really just want to optimize Ben and Pan Yinhu. I'm right there with you. Wish me luck on Miku's Navi polls. I bless your polls, my son. I wish you the best. There are A-rated gacha games and no one complains about those. Like, adult only, you mean? I'd imagine that's because not many people are playing them.
Once we get to Rose Califer.
Or I guess the people who are playing them are probably less willing to discuss them to people the way they do with, like, gacha, like Genshin or whatever, Alright. We are now starting the story proper. Let's do it. I do hope we get a new Ben Bigger variant SP in the future. I mean, I would love for him to get an S rank. Turn him from, defense into, like, I don't know. I mean, fire types already have so much. I feel like we don't need a specific fire type of anything. Well, you know what? Turn him into a fire anomaly. Because right now we only have Bernice for that, right? That could be cool. Which I guess I understand, but for the sake of empathy, I can't in good conscience say that the character designs since Season 2 haven't been giving TikTok cooking content vibes. What, you mean how Valina is, like, wearing an apron that also shows her underwear? Ben alt could be on the way since we just have Nicole left. I mean, I'd be surprised if we do get another Ben, but I'm always going to be hoping for it. Welcome in, Expired Odin. Good to see you. And Shantae, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 23 months. That's a lot of months. You're only 4 months away from your 3rd stream, baby. That's a lot. that's triplets. That's a lot of babies to have crawling around. But thank you. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. No, I don't want kids, man. Look, I don't make the rules. Every 9 months, that's when a baby happens.
Belle seems deep in thought about the trip.
It's
She doesn't
science.
notice me at all.
Someone will tell you when you're older, I'm sure.
Today's finally the day we leave. The trip feels like it was planned ages ago, but because everything's under wraps, we still know almost nothing about where we're headed.
The trip feels like it was planned, like 3 or 4 months ago when we last had a patch.
I'm the one going for treatment, but the closer we get to departure, the more uneasy Belle seems.
Yeah, and honestly, that fan service somewhat applies to male agents too. Well, yeah, I mean, how many characters have we seen with a shirt off at this point? We've seen, I believe, Lycon and Lighter with no shirt. Ben has had a tank top on, but I don't think he's been shirtless. Was Monato ever shirtless? I don't remember. Henry, if you could change the fate from one character in any fiction, who would it be and to what? That's a good one because because the thing is, like, a lot of deaths in fiction I wouldn't change because usually they're good for the story, even if they're bad for the character. I mean, in general, you know what? I know what it would be. I would change the fate of Chad from Bleach from being a totally useless, just a character who doesn't need to exist after Hueco Mundo. I would make him more powerful, make him a top contender with Ichigo and the rest of the crew. Because it was always bullshit that Chad just never got to fight anybody cool. Like, even the Arankars he was fighting in Hueco Mundo, they were never like, oh, they're actually a Espada. It was always just like the losers. And I'm like, come on, man, Chad is so cool. He's got like the dual like boxing glove demon arms going. He deserves better. That would be my answer. Though I also see, yeah, morally probably changing the fate of Nina from Full Metal Alchemist is like, that's probably the morally correct one to do. That one's pretty fucked. It's just that since they're marketed more or less to women, people don't talk about it. Yeah, the gaming industry is still fairly sexist in its marketing, but hopefully that'll change. Yu Haibara is the only character I feel didn't need to die in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yu Haibara. Is that in the anime or is that in the manga? I finally got caught up on season 3, but I can't picture who you're talking about. Watching Naruto, I know whose fate to change in that. Itachi. Yeah, Itachi got a pretty raw deal. Would change Griffith's fate, change everything since Guts left. Yeah, changing Griffith's fate would be a good one, but then also that's one of those things where I'm like, but the story of Berserk is so good. I also don't want that to be erased, Like, it's a tragedy, but it's an entertaining tragedy. Alright.
Before we leave, I should talk to her again. Maybe it'll help her relax a little.
Nanami's friend in the hidden inventory arc with the brown hair. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. By the way, Monato and Hugo have both been shown as shirtless. Monato in full Mindscape and Hugo in his character EP. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't counting the Mindscape stuff because every character ends up naked in theirs, basically. But, you know, I suppose you're correct. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. Okay.
Morning, Wise. Today's the big day. We're finally heading out. So, how you feeling?
Henry, sorry I was late. I had to deal with an anxiety-filled moment with a criminal driving recklessly away from some cops in front of my lawn, which a broken car he took almost crashed into my car in front of my house. God damn. You've been having a rough go of it for a while there, Tomb. I hope you don't have to deal with this garbage for much longer. That's wild.
Physically, everything seems fine, and I'm looking forward to the trip. We finally get to see the legendary classified airspace zone for ourselves. How about you? Is there anything left to pack? You've been pacing around all morning.
It's such a, like, normal name for something like that. They're like, the legendary restricted airspace zone. You're like, just where, like, literally every airport and military base has.
No, I'm packed up. I was just helping Cecilia with her luggage.
I've just been recovering from surgery, been learning to walk again. God damn. Well, I'm glad the surgery went alright, and I hope your recovery goes even better. I'm sure you'll be running around again in no time. Just take it one step at a time, and you know, you'll get there, I'm sure. Luckily my car's fine, but other cars he slammed before going into my neighborhood. On the other hand, let's just say it's full-blown carnage. God damn. Not the one step at a time. I mean, that is what you have to do, though. End stream. I mean, I've got that redeem if somebody's got the points.
Good thing we're leaving now. Give her 2 more days, and she'd try to pack the entire shop and take it with her.
Is that really all? You know you're terrible at hiding things from me.
Is it that obvious? Seriously, I wanted to avoid bringing it up before we left.
I'm not proud of this, but I clogged the toilet and I need you to help me.
Fine. To be honest, I am excited, yeah, but also a little nervous.
I need more zeros. I got the 1,000 part. Well, you can always try gambling on stream again and, you know, lose the rest of your money that way.
Are you worried the treatment might not go as smoothly as we hope?
Hey, are you kidding? They have first-generation Void Hunters there. If anyone can handle it, it's gotta be them.
Exactly. So instead, you should check if the games you want for the trip are all downloaded.
No, thank you. I have trauma from that stream. Look, I told everybody every time they were betting, Haru Urara sucks ass. You're going to lose your money. And for some reason, everybody just kept going. They're like, oh, it's just fine.
I definitely shouldn't have brought that up. She doesn't want me to worry, but still has her own doubts about whether Rose Califer can cure me or not. But actually, the one who's most worried is me.
I know it's not going to be like this, but I really hope that when they get to Rose Califer, it's like everybody's just super British. They're like, "Oi, what are you doing over there? You got your license?" And yet at times I bet against her, I still lost. It's the way it goes. You gotta pick one or the other. I miss when we were making everyone do push-ups. I mean, you can still do that. There's those redeems are still there. I paid everything for Valina plus her engine, but absolutely worth it to pair with Promea. Those two absolutely shred. Yeah, I mean, Valina by herself seems incredibly strong. Like, I did the weekly Hollow Zero thing, and her paired with, like, anybody else who's Anomaly just immediately is crazy powerful. Joke's on y'all, I was raised when gambling was shamed. Yeah. There was a very narrow window there where people were like, yeah, you know, gambling is bad. And now we're all the way back. Been using Valina, Bernice, Jane, and she's doing some hard damage. Hell yeah. I spy no more push-ups for Henry. Yep, I got rid of that because every single time I would get the redeem, it would make my climbing much worse, or I would be coming back from climbing and then I would injure myself. So for the sake of my own shoulders and elbows,
When that power went out of control, it felt exactly like it did back in Helios Academy.
on some roaring 20s timing. Yeah, see?
Porceloid does help suppress it. But lately, even when I'm near the W engine Remiel left me, sometimes I feel like I could crush it in my hand. When the treatment starts, what if...
And then, suddenly...
Yo, yo, yo! Morning, managers! You all set? Had breakfast? It's a clear day. Perfect for setting out on a hero's grand adventure with Starlight Knight Billy!
Yo, what up, Vulcan? Good to see you. Hope you've had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's dust off those redeems.
You all awake yet? The sun's already up and shining! Billy, quit posing and give me a hand here! Cecilia, don't tell me you packed more stuff. Valina said Rose Califer will provide everything we need. We're supposed to travel light.
ZZZ isn't really gambling to me. I assume 160 pulls for any character, and I'm happy enough when it takes less than that. I save up until I have that many pulls, then figure out which characters I want and hold off any other pulls until I get them. Yeah, well, I mean, none of us... I don't think anybody was talking about ZZZ specifically. I think they were talking about when we were doing the... what is it called? The Uma Musume stream for my 24-hour stream. And, I turned on gambling for the chat. Everybody could bet on the horse races. I don't care what nobody says, Sissy and Billy are siblings. They are definitely born from the same cloth.
Besides, we don't even know if your travel permit actually went through. Went through or not, there's no way I'm staying behind. Without you guys, I'd starve in a few days.
Managed to lose every time in those bets, which was kind of wild. Well, the problem is, like Brandon did okay with the gambling because he was like, I bet on Haru Arara. She's going to win every time. So, even when he would lose, the next time he would win, you know? But you kept switching where you're like, oh, she lost, so this time I'll bet that she'll win, and then she wouldn't. And you're like, oh, well, you know, she lost, so this time I'll bet that she's going to lose, and then she would win. You know, it's just the luck of the draw. So far I did get Valina, but I failed to get her Wenjin since I lost to Nekomata's Wenjin, so gonna save for spoilers Wenjin. You're talking about the weird stand robot guy? Is it like Piroa or something?
And how can you trust someone who says they'll provide everything? Who knows what that place is actually like? What if the snacks suck? Or if the place is even rougher than the outer ring?
That's fair, Cecilia, because if it's based off of London, their snacks aren't gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna be fully prepared. A whole month's worth of snacks, that high-power emergency lamp I saw advertised on TV, a portable ether scanner, a multi-tool repair kit.
Pyrois? There's no fucking way that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. It looks French. It's like... It's very clearly like a French name, like Pirois. Yo, what up, David? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hence why I'm no longer betting on this channel. There's something in the air that makes me lose. I mean, gambling is an addiction, so probably a good idea to resist. I thought it was Pyroi, but it's Greek. I mean, maybe it is. I haven't heard anybody say it, so I can't say for sure. I don't know, but it looks like a French name to me.
Take it from someone with plenty of experience getting kicked out. I won't let you go hungry, okay?
Thanks, Cecilia. But let's just assume we're not going to get kicked out, okay?
Hey, wait! Wise, you don't look so good. Are you nervous?
Yeah, bro, I've got fucking super cancer. Of course I'm nervous. They're gonna have to irradiate the shit out of me.
Huh? The manager's nervous? Relax! My new armor just got a full upgrade. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
I even sewed a hidden compartment into my bag.
It was
Got
one
some
of
real good
Helios's
stuff in there.
4 horses, famously along with Eos. I see. At least that's how the English dub pronounces. Up until I heard the name myself, I pronounced it as Piroi. Weird. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all the Greek stuff too, like in school, different teachers would pronounce it different ways, where they'd be like, you know, it's Chiron, it's Karen, it's Charon, it's Sharon, it's Shiren, it's Karen. Like, I've heard Chiron's name pronounced so many different ways. I'm like, I don't know. Fucking whatever, man. I like how Billy was just like kind of sick of being weak. Let me level up. Yeah, basically.
Cecilia,
I mean,
please don't tell me you
makes
bought
sense
such
if you're a
romance
robot.
because of some internet ad.
Proper way to say Chiron is Shakira. Ah, right. Because his hips don't lie about dragging you to the afterlife. By the way, everybody, we are 2 followers away from the You Laugh, You Lose live stream, where you guys all get to submit your videos through the Discord to try to make me laugh. And I'll think of some kind of rewards to offer if I do. I'm not sure what I could do, but I'll think of something. But we'll see. Signed print. I could do that, but that gets tricky because some of the people outside the US can't actually get them. But I could do something like that, or like, you know, if your video makes me laugh, I'll do like a read of whatever you want in Ben's voice, maybe something like that. I don't know. It's like my sister's name. My family are literally the only ones who know how to pronounce it right. Well, to be fair, that's on your parents for giving her a name that's hard to pronounce, you know? It's like all the people who name their kids like, you know, Bryson Lee, but spelled with like an I and an E instead of a Y, and you're like, yeah, of course nobody knows how to pronounce that. Sackwing Bet, hello, welcome in, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I have the right to remain silent.
I've gotten called Chantel, and I'm like, where's the L coming from? Yeah, that's a weird one. At my first job, when I worked at Ace Hardware, one of the old people who worked there thought my name was Harold for, like, months. Like, I asked her about something in the store that I was, like, trying to find, you know, help with, and she got on our little in-store radio thing and was like, yeah, we need some help here. Harold was asking about it, and the store owner was like, who? She was like, you know, the kid who works at the front, the cashier, and he was like, do you mean Henry? She was like, what? I thought his name was Harold. And I'm just standing there like, all right, I still just need help with the thing I asked you about. You can discuss this later. Gonna name my firstborn as Worcestershire. I've read online there are people named Brexit. I'm delivering a load of birdseed to Ace tomorrow. The way you said that is like, that sounds nefarious. You're like, I'm delivering a load of birdseed to Ace tomorrow. Like, what does that mean?
Thanks to them, I feel a lot more relaxed now.
Hide the pain, baby, hide the
Doesn't look
pain.
nearly as tense as she did earlier.
Well, come to think of it, this is the first time our little 6th Street squad is going on a trip together. It's kind of like, what do they call it? Team building thing. It's my first one ever.
Not the birdseed. Zenless when they get a new sexy bird Thyron. Everybody will be doing the bird seed. Amused, heh. But you know what? I like your take better. Yeah. Kind of a solid snake, sort of like, Otacon, I'm delivering some bird seed to Ace Hardware tomorrow.
Man, if Nicole and the others were here, it'd be even more hype.
Since we're in the British region, I hope they do a Big Ben, maybe big, but Ben is a bigger joke. It would be such a missed opportunity if they didn't. Genuinely, this is probably the best chance he has of getting an S-rank version, is if they do like a Big Ben pun version, where he's got like a nice British suit. His pillar turns into Big Ben, you know? That'd be rad. Anyone see the Chicago Birds dance? What? Chicago Birds? I could see a secretary bird Thyron being pretty cool, or an owl. They should lean into the innate creepiness of owls and do like a horror owl Thyron. It's just got like big ass eyes and spins its head around really fast.
Didn't Norma say she'd come pick us up? What's taking her so long? Stuck in traffic or something?
Genuinely, here's the idea I have for the alternate Ben skin that I think would sell very well. He stays the same, it's just a skin, but he gets a nice smart British 3-piece suit, a monocle, he uses Big Ben as the pillar, and he gets a British accent. You know? So then, instead of like, stand behind the yellow line, he'd be like, if you wouldn't mind getting behind the yellow line, sir. Instead of, you should have worn a hard hat, he's just like, could you please put your hard hat on? I want to see the New York quarter in the game just to see what Chinese people think of Knicks fans. That'd be great. Like, the boss of the New York area is just like one guy in a Knicks jersey. I actually love that. I think it's an amazing way to bring him back into it, honestly.
Whoa! What's going on?
Maybe the real Ben Bigger skin was the friends we made along the way. Unfortunately, I think you're right for now.
Stay back, guys. I'll go check it out. Whoa! No way! Are you kidding?
Wouldn't be surprised Pan got a chef
Billy,
skin.
what's going...
Yeah, that's true.
What the...
Ben wearing the skins of his friends because he never got another. That's a crazy thing to say. Like, he goes from being a mild-mannered accountant to being a serial killer. Like, Buffalo Bill. What's up, Cho? Welcome in. Good to see ya.
Hey! Over here! Hurry up, hurry up! Stop dragging your feet and hop on! Keeping this thing hovering isn't cheap, you know. Califer's pretty far. We don't have time to waste.
How are we meant to hop on?
Damn, this thing! It's big enough to take the whole video store with us.
Damn.
Wait, this is what Norma meant by giving us a little lift? This thing is the opposite of little.
This thing is the opposite of little. It's like big.
What is this airship?
This is the latest experimental model I
Wise.
specially requested.
You've been on a
Well,
blimp
never seen
before.
anything like it, right?
Like, he's like, what is this? It's like, fucking, it's a blimp. You've been on them. It's not that crazy.
Millie's been tied up dealing with a bunch of bothers and stuff lately, so she sent me to pick you up. Works out. I got to stretch my legs a bit. Oh, right. I have some good news. After Valina pulled some strings and I handled the logistics, it turns out your two companions can come along too. Not bad, huh?
Actually, because it's Amazon Prime Day, so, you know, they have slight deals on things. I actually ordered a new controller because the stick drift in this one is so bad, both of the sticks are now having problems. So, I ordered a new controller and it has the Hall effect sticks, so hopefully it shouldn't have that problem anymore. Hold on a minute. Do we know what actually happened to Kaleda's father? We do not really. Not explicitly. We know he got like assassinated by some rivals or somebody like that. I don't remember what it was. He got killed for his unwillingness to work with criminals, basically, but I don't think we know anything more than that. It is weird how they set that up in Chapter 2 as like kind of a big thing and then just haven't heard anything since.
Oh, yes. I knew everything would be peachy keen. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's row.
And for there to be like a March Madness kind of event, but for Hollow Raider teams just to see comic strips of fans acting up like they did IRL. March Madness on like Hollow events is crazy. I think Bringer might have killed him. Yeah, maybe. That sounds like it might be right.
Hold on. Before you board, there's one thing we need to confirm.
What? Some kind of pre-boarding trial? Gotta prove we're worthy? Chosen ones and all that?
Dude, I'd be nervous letting Billy onto the blimp. His fucking horn things might just pop the side of it. I will say, though, his arm there on the left looks super cool because it reminds me of Clone Trooper armor.
Ahem. According to Temporary Visitor Regulations Clause 3, all accompanying personnel and luggage must undergo an initial security scan, especially any excessive or unclearly defined personal items.
In which case, why wasn't Kaleda more involved in 1.4? I don't know. It feels like, I mean, as everything kind of goes with writing, it's like they started off with their ideas and then they kind of found their footing as they went along. It seemed like they really wanted to keep all of the chapters kind of separate at first and then realized like, all right, it'll make the story better and it'll work better and people will be happier if we can like bring other characters back from other chapters. And that's when I think they kind of started like integrating them more. Tried modifying this emote double belly touch. Alright. I don't know what context you would use that in, but alright. Through the rumble of the airship, you can hear Cecilia and Billy arguing with the crew. And just like that, under the neighbors' stunned and uneasy gazes, you board the massive airship that looks like something straight out of a movie. A new journey has begun. Just feels like the 1.4 boss was just as much Kaleda's fight narratively as it was Miyabi's.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
What's with the long faces?
Honestly, I think the whole Belobog thing
I just
was,
remembered some not so great memories.
you know, kind of weirdly done.
Same here. Anyway, from here we'll be heading west the whole way. There it is! Hollow Zero. Why, they look so tiny. We'll make a brief stop to resupply, then head straight into the Minerva Storm Belt.
Bro, this looks like it would take fucking forever.
Whoa, there's a whole other world inside the storm belt.
Look!
With
There's so many
sunglasses.
floating islands above the hollow. That's Rose Califer.
Why is one of them pitch black and the other one's
We've got the
mirrored?
clearance. Let's prepare to land.
I thought it was like pirate glasses where only one side was sunglasses. We're in a blimp. Alexa, play the Flight of the Valkyries. Yet it was the best part of 1.0.
Everyone, we've reached our destination.
I didn't like 1.4 that much, but I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite part of 1.0.
Eos, you're gonna make lots of new friends here. Some little friends and some big friends.
Whoa, he's so tall.
This music sounds like Monster Hunter.
Cecilia, what's wrong? This is just too cool.
Tall Bangbu are so weird. Yeah, it is a little unsettling.
Welcome to Rose Califer. So, everyone feeling a little less overwhelmed now? Good. Then let me give you the quick Rose Califer city tour.
Oh, they have like
We're
a
standing on is Buac,
speed changing thing.
and the largest in Rose Califer.
You need a new Belobog agent, a normal guy, as an intern who only wants to do his job and learn. It's like Ben, Kaleda, Grace, Anton, and then Dave. And he's just like, hey,
Wow.
Dave,
There's
just
so many Bang
just
Boo
trying to
here.
learn.
Feels like way more than anywhere in New Eridu. That's right. Over 60%
Yo,
of the
Benry, hope you have a
population here is
grand
Bang
old
Boo.
time in Rose Califer. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Because they help Rose Califer
Good.
carry out the single
Glad to hear
most
it.
important
I'm
mission
hoping I
towards
enjoy it.
humanity's survival.
Welcome in, Yendru. Good to see ya.
The non-stop calculation of the Hollow's master data, otherwise known as the Rosetta data. The Rosetta data?
I see.
Alright.
No wonder this place is so far away from the city, and why its existence has to stay a secret.
What's with you two? That whatever data, is it really that impressive?
Whoa, hold up. You went into the Hollow without knowing that? Rosetta data is the master copy for all Hollow data.
Kind of surprised Billy knows that.
You realize that explains absolutely nothing, right? Alright, okay, I'll simplify.
If you think Talbu were unsettling, wait until you get
Even with professional
Piroi
equipment, any data we
M2.
collect from a hollow gradually starts accumulating errors.
Welcome to Rose Califer, or as I like to call it,
That
Slideshow
data has to
Sim.
be cross-checked against the Rosetta data to correct the errors before it becomes a usable carrot.
Speaking of
other
Bang
words,
Boos, I went to a
without the Rosetta
ZZZ
data,
pop-up
the Hollow
last
goes right
weekend
back
and
to
got a
being
plush of
giant labyrinth.
Eus. Nice.
And
One
since
thing I
only
will
Rose
say,
Califer can
they
calculate
did
it, this place is
An
known
awesome
as the
job with the new
Celestial
soundtrack
Nexus.
and some parts of Rose Califer. Yeah, I mean, I like this this
The
opening
Celestial
song.
Nexus. That's pretty fitting.
Wise, I never thought we'd get to visit the birthplace of Rosetta Data.
You fucking dork. Remember, we're here to cure my cancer.
You could call this place sacred for proxies. See that tower with the clock over there? Behind it, there's a whole stretch of buildings. That's the CCD. That's where Rosetta Data is processed. Bangbu and researchers are working non-stop. Huh. So do humans living here all just spend their days cooped up in labs?
No way. People live here. They still need somebody handling food, clothes, and all that other necessary
Literally
stuff.
Big Ben, where Ben Bigger
So
is
Rose
born.
Califer has plenty of departments.
It would be wild if, you
Take
know,
Billy and me, for example. We work for the
if there was a
external
thing where it's like
traffic, which mainly handles everything
talking to
related
Ben
the
and they're
area.
like, yeah, we went to Rose Califer, it was awesome. And he's like,
Drive to the
oh
Marcel
yeah, that's where I used to
What also
live.
falls
I'm
under
like,
us.
what? Why didn't you tell
It's
us?
okay if that doesn't all make sense yet. Give it a few days and you'll pick things up. Oh, the hover bus is here. Everyone hop on, unless you feel like walking all the way to your dorm.
Nah, don't worry, we got plenty of time to cure your cancer. It's not like gonna turn you into a monster.
Wise.
Fair warning, the speaker announcements can get really annoying at a certain point. Alright, good to know.
This is my first time riding a flying bus.
Feels pretty
mean-
different from an airship, right?
Hey, look over there.
Oh,
That's one huge hole.
That's Vuastrum Central Hub Station.
Billy, it's impolite to talk about somebody's huge hole. Billy, it's impolite to just not say your line
Look
entirely.
at that massive tower.
Yo, there it is. There's the Big Ben.
Landmark of Vuastrum.
Yo, this section
Administrators
is
work there and in the surrounding
making my
towers.
game lag. What the
Sounds
hell
like
are all you
desk
guys
work.
doing? They're like fly guys.
Arriving at Beckford Street.
This is our stop.
They're weather balloons. Bro, that's fucked up. Imagine your entire job is to just sit there and hang all day as a balloon. He just dipped and was like, I'm gonna shush now.
Already at the stop? Aw, I wasn't ready for the ride to be over yet. You'll be here for a while anyway. Once you settle in, you can ride the bus as often as you want.
Rose Califer could use some Walmart and 1 or 2 IKEA. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about a place like this. You still gotta have the normal stuff. Otherwise, it's annoying to live there.
It's just a short walk to where you'll be staying. Everyone, follow me. The station passage is under maintenance. Let's go this way.
Tesco, not Walmart.
Close, all right?
Yeah,
Tune
that's
me out if you guys get
that's
lost.
true.
Oh, look! What's that on the wall over there?
What up, Thighs?
Wise, look at the person
Good
on
to
the
see you.
poster.
Hope you're doing well. How do you like the tall boos so far? They are unsettling. I prefer they be short and therefore easy to kick if they turn on me.
The obvious pink hair. Isn't that Remiel? Whoa. It says wanted on here. It actually says wanted?
Cecilia, do you not know how to read? She's like, the pink hair. Isn't that Remiel? It's like, yeah, it fucking says right there. It's her name. It's spelled out.
So it's true after all. Shirley did try to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. Of course it's true. Why would something like this be fake? It just doesn't feel real.
Fuck this violence, why kick them? I'm just saying if they turn violent, you know. I mean, why'd they have such a picture of Remiel? Oh, you know, just from her modeling days. Have you seen what they would have looked like instead of the stubby tall boos? I don't think so. Cecilia, canonically illiterate. Yeah, snakes don't know how to read.
Actually went toe-to-toe with a legendary threat like her! Now that's a proper clash of good and evil! Something people will be talking about for ages!
But we're still carrying the W engine she left behind. Nobody's gonna think we're involved with her, right?
Oh, that? Don't worry about it. The permit, jointly signed by the city administration and Rose Califer, makes it perfectly clear. Your contact with her
Promo
was
reasons.
classified as passive involvement. It's already been confirmed that there was no cooperation or shared intent involved.
Kick a bang boo, I'll kick your kneecaps, leave them alone, and let them cause chaos. If something is attacking me, I'm gonna attack it back. That's just how it goes.
You scared me.
The mayor personally vouched for you guys, you know. Have a little more confidence in yourselves.
Maybe it has something to do with everything we've been through.
But this whole attempted assassination of Sunbringer
That's
charge,
assuming they will attack.
Norma,
I'm not saying they will.
here.
I'm just saying
How could
if they
things
do.
between two first-generation Void Hunters?
I'm not really sure myself.
Bang boo have equal rights and get equal lefts. Exactly. You don't even need to kick a bang boo, just spit in its charging port. I mean, isn't the charging port on their ass? That feels less like an attack and more like something else.
I was in the lab that day when the alarm suddenly went off across the entire island. Not long after that, news of the assassination attempt started spreading.
I'm pretty sure it's their feet. Still weird, but not as weird.
But the warrant came directly from Airspace Patrol, and it was approved by Lady Sunbringer herself, so it has to be true. Come on, getting you settled into your new place is what's important for now.
Everyone's tough on the bang boo until sudden attack boo appears.
This is also the liveliest area in Buastra.
Freak! You freak!
Alright, I'll keep leading the way then.
Whoa. There's a
Bomb
lot to take in
scones.
here.
Cup a moment. Get a cup of the moment.
Look! That shop's so pretty.
And I'm just about to take you there. Come on!
We've all tried this pacifism shtick before, we always get boomed in the end. Exactly.
Look! Isn't that Tin Master?
Damn, this girl's pretty tall. I mean, she's leaning against this thing. If she stood up, she'd be taller than Wise. Yo. Wait a minute. Those two are listening to headphones that are not on their ears. And also, why would you listen to headphones in a shop with somebody else? Damn, why does your game run so smoothly and mine runs like a PowerPoint presentation? I mean, hasn't your computer been, like, kind of broken for a while? I want this Tin Master to be British.
Mr. Archie's artistic passion is like the first hint of tea in early spring.
Damn.
Subtle, but unmistakably refreshing. Rest assured we will convey that sincerity onto every guest who comes through.
Shout out Gandhi. Just like for fun. Just like, yo, big ups to Gandhi.
Huh? A show? Look! The Bangbu here can do performances!
Didn't we also see during Zhuyuan chapter that the Bang Boos can also be really strong? Yeah, I mean, the police ones are literally like, you know, they take down criminals. The witch's minions. Mr. Roar.
Oh, all right then.
Like, I get that, you know, Tin Master's supposed to be the same everywhere, but clearly this one's a little different. He's got a different color scheme and everything. It wouldn't have been that crazy to have, you know, the voice actor for Tin Master just be going, you know, a little bit British. Oh, alright then.
What did we do to freak them out like that?
I'm on Team Bang Boo, so I will vouch they can beat us all up. The Chingy quest was nice. Yeah. A little bit British. That's right. That would be better if instead of just being like, hello, what would you like today? He's like, oi mate, what would you like for your coffee? Come on, don't got all day. Tin Master's VA is Tim Heller. Yes, you are correct. And he does a very good job as Tin Master. And one more Aussies in here, give us Australia. I mean, they already did. Kinda. That's what the Outer Ring is. It's like the wasteland of Mad Max.
What's going on? They all looked kind of scared. Did we accidentally break some kind of local taboo, Norma?
It's nothing. The Bangbu here just... well, they get jumpy sometimes. Don't worry about
Norma, do you torture the Bang Boo?
You must be the honored guests of the
No, not good
External
enough. I
Strategies
want the
Department.
accent too.
Welcome to Rose Califer. Lady Valina has already arranged a special tea service at Cup a Moment to help you recover from your journey.
That's like... Imagine the Outer Ring people, but they're all Australian, so like, you know, they're like, Lighter, he's the best fighter we have, and he's like, fucking right. Come on, take you out. Arnar. This one's wicked tough. We need more Glasgow accent in Rose Califer. Just Scottish as hell. We need a Scottish unicorn Thyron. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if the Bangbu are racist or just if they just don't like Norma because she's, you know, experimenting on them. No, don't make them Australian. What's a line that he says? Like, get ready for the undefeated champion. Shantae, need you to redub Vivian. That would be wild. Vivian Australian would be insane. Like, oh, Lord Phaethon. No, that was more Scottish. Lord Phaethon. Yeah. Oh, Lord Phaethon. Let me smell your underwear. Real, like, and I say politely as an American, stop it with the American voices, Hoyo. Yeah, it's a weird thing where they're like, we don't want any place to be, like, very specific to, like, a region for the voice. But then also they design regions that are clearly based off of a place. And then they're like, oh, you know, everyone here is American too. It's like, it's just weird, you know? Oh, that's right, she's a perv. She is indeed. They should give everyone the transatlantic accent. Yeah, everybody gets here, and then all of a sudden Wise is like, all right, doll. We've got to go figure out this crime.
Roar! She also asked me to prepare some pancakes for Roar.
Hell yeah.
Believe
Bear,
me, I think of everything.
supremacy.
So nice.
Bro, I don't want tea. Give me
Please
coffee.
Feel free to rest in the shop for a while. I'll bring the tea shortly. Ooh, after that, you can try the pancakes.
PI Mouse for Hire, you gonna play that? It's you know, it looks alright. Not really my style of game. You know, I'm not a big boomer shooter fan.
My pancake stall is right next door. I'll be waiting for you there.
ZZZ would be 100% better if everyone had some Scooby-Doo ass accent. Well, you know, Monato's a dog of some kind. What if his voice changed to be like Scooby and he's like, Ruh-roh, Rathan.
Welcome to Cuppa Moment. Hope you have a pleasant day.
Cup at a moment.
Welcome to Couple Moment.
Thanks, I
Sometimes
guess.
taking a moment to pause on a journey is what allows you to set off again refreshed. Would you like a cup of tea to help you unwind?
No, I want coffee.
Hang tight. It'll be ready in a jiffy.
Alright, let's watch this special new animation. Alright, well, there was not as much to that as I was expecting.
All right, let's hit up the breakfast shop next.
Wait, I thought they said... Oh, okay. Just right there. Because it's fucking... I thought it was going to be pancakes from the place, but it's pancakes from next door. I like that it's called Breckies. That's a funny localization. Go and get yourself some Breckies. I mean, it's not bad prices. $5 for a sandwich or a panini. It's not bad. What kind of waffles you got? Roarin' waffle. Paw stock. Fresh coffee. This guy's got the coffee.
Start your new day with some roaring breckies. Please enjoy the tea time treats, everyone. I've also prepared a little surprise. Snack blind boxes. Go ahead and draw your own bit of luck.
It's funny he said that since what was it? Was Aldi, I think, just announced they're doing blind boxes for snacks and food. Do we get to choose the tea kind? I don't know. I didn't when I did that, but that's because it's just the, like, tutorial thing, I think. I'm gonna breckie your kneecaps. Like, please make your region voices local, I beg of you, Hoyo. The white people in your fanbase need it bad. I mean, they don't even have to do it for every character. Just do, like, sprinkle it in somewhere, you know? Denny's are close to cents. A bowl of ramen costs like 200 to 5,000, 2,000. Did it say 5 Denny's or?
Is it free? I'm in.
Me too. I'll have you know that on my hero sheet, my luck stat.
Yeah, the tea operates exactly like the coffee. Fair enough.
Wise, you should draw one too.
Ooh, did it but went the other direction. What does that mean? Surprise box.
Mr. Roar's newest flavor creation. Step right up and give it a try.
What? Card exchange. Okay. Every day you get a free spin at surprise box, divination, or scratch card. I see. So this is just the scratch card thing again, but the card thing
Looks like
instead.
everyone got pretty good results.
Interesting. That looks threatening. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. These Bang Boo, you gotta watch out for them.
While you're staying in Rose Caliber, everyone gets one chance each day to pick out a bit of luck just for themselves.
Free snacks every day. Oh, nice. So, feeling a bit more excited about staying here now?
Bro, this is British propaganda right here. You're like, yeah, you go to Britain, you get free tea, free snacks. It's amazing. Like, come on. I went to London. It was not like that. Like, with all due respect, Hoyo, you should probably distance yourself from the white boys in your camp. Ah, but they can't, because the white boys are also giving them money, and they'll never say no to money. I have a bug where sometimes the Talbu's eyes don't render, so it's just a black void with her face is supposed to be. Ew. That would be spooky.
Hey now, how's the day treating you? If it ain't sweet enough yet, I can authorize one extra pancake.
Okay, so got a bottle cap, I guess.
Now that's a solid order.
All right then.
I know. Excellent work.
Jesus, man, I already bought from you. Chill out. Okay, wait. So that's it. Just says 5. I'm gonna assume that, you know, much like if you went from Japan or China to London in real life, your currency would then change from yen, which is kind of what Denny's are, to pounds. And that's why it's like 5 instead of like 5,000. Yo, is this where we're gonna be staying?
Welcome to Amber Hall, everyone.
This shit's way better than the house we have in New Eridu.
Whoa. Is this really where we're staying?
Yeah, see, even Cecia's like, yo, what the fuck?
I thought the video store was impressive enough, but this... this is like a palace straight out of a fairy tale. Roscala for sure is fancy, huh?
My ancestors came from Wolverhampton. I'm sure we would be giving out free cuppas and brekkie out there. Wolverhampton sounds like a fake, made-up place from, like, a comic book. Like, what the fuck is his name? Nightwing. The city that he resides in and protects is called Bloodhaven. Wolverhampton sounds very, very similar to that. Cecilia living her best life, for sure. I love the temple. Yeah, the temple was aight.
Thank you for the compliment, Miss Cecilia. Welcome to Amber Hall. I hope the accommodations will make you feel right at home. Norma, I trust the journey went smoothly? You didn't forget to brief our guests on the necessary precautions.
Whoops.
Yes, I did.
Good work. Now then, about your identities during your stay in Rose Califer, we have made arrangements.
Wait, we have to, like... We're in the witness protection program now?
Beginning tomorrow, you will be active within the airspace zone as transfer students admitted under Aurelia Academy's special program. This should help you integrate more naturally.
Transfer students under Aurelia Academy's special program?
Second floor basement.
While your main purpose here is treatment, having a defined role on the island will make things more comfortable.
Bro, I don't want to go to class while I'm dying of cancer.
Aurelia Academy is an educational institution under the ESD. It's a quiet environment, a place that is both welcoming and inclusive.
I don't need to integrate. I'm here to get treatment. And then when I'm better, I will leave. The town nearby the one I live in is literally just called Lawnside. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the simplest names are the best. One of my friends lives in a neighborhood that's like based off of almost like Arthurian legends stuff. Like all of the names of the streets are like Shining Armor Lane and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's too damn bad. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today, motherfucker. You have to overthrow the Bangbu there before you leave, though. There's a lot of them. Going to school and dying in style. 2 + 2 equals... The names of towns and villages in England can get pretty wild. Oh, I mean, they can, but it's nothing on the Welsh. Isn't Wales where they have that one that's like 48 letters long and impossible to pronounce?
In addition to standard courses, it places emphasis on instruction for the Bangbu, ether-related studies, and helping people understand and regulate
Tugs, that
certain
Talbu on
physical
Discord is hella
conditions.
cursed. Wait till you find it in game, it's even worse. I'll wait to see it in game, I
Given
guess.
your current circumstances, the Academy offers an ideal balance, both a deeper understanding of Rose Califer and access to professional care.
I live by a road called Cow Creek Road. That's a wild one. Ah yes, inclusive. As a black man, I call bullshit. Yeah, you know, London is fairly diverse, but everything outside of London, nah.
Being a student is a piece of cake for you rich people, unlike me, who's never been to school.
No wonder you can't read.
I didn't expect we'd have to go to school. We haven't set foot on a campus since we left Helios Academy.
Bro, this is nonsense. I'm not gonna fucking go to school. Like, why should be like, I am a 25-year-old man. I do not want to go to fucking high school.
Bringing up school now must be making Belle think of that incident again.
Just like Pepper from Lego Island.
So, I get a student experience
Take your word
pass
for it.
too? A life I could only dream of. Snacking in class and napping all day.
That's not what school is for, you know. Oh man, an intelligent construct at my age, hanging out with a bunch of kids? Won't that be kind of...
As for the two of you, due to Norma's rather efficient handling of the application process, your registered identities went through some creative optimization.
Cecilia, you are working at the local game store. Billy, you are a new Lime bike that everyone can ride around town.
Miss Cecilia is registered as an emotional support pet. Certain policies encourage such classifications, and it was the most expedient option.
Lego Island, I grew up with that game series. I even got some Lego sets that Lego Island has in it. I feel like I played maybe one of those way back when PC games were just like CD-ROMs instead of on Steam.
Sounds like the perfect deal for Cecilia. Free food and free housing.
Cecilia is definitely my emotional support pet. Emotional support tits.
Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean I'll be a pet too?
Billy, you've been classified as a calculator.
Mr. Billy is registered as a high-performance, multifunctional domestic support unit. In simpler terms, a household appliance.
Not that far off.
So you're basically a robot vacuum? That's even worse than being a pet.
Speaking of Lego, I've been playing Lego DC Supervillains on my Steam. I played a little... No, actually, I don't think I played that one. I played the other one, the like DC Superheroes one, I think. I never got super far into it, though.
In the end, it's just some text buried in a file that nobody actually cares about. Anyway, everyone here gets their own room, so don't be so down. A private room? Like a nice big one that smells nice? Or you can just roll around on the bed and pretend you're swimming?
I mean, I can't imagine the room's gonna smell nice for very long with you living in it. But...
Got it! Even if I'm just a household appliance now, I, Billy, the high-performance multifunction domestic support unit, am gonna be the most badass guardian Amber Hall
Bro's basically my charger. calling her stinky. I mean, have you seen the way she snacks? I can't imagine she smells good. I feel like she would be one of those people where you're like, you know, all right, I'm gonna go shower, and she'd be like, didn't you shower yesterday? You'd be like, yeah. How often do you shower? And she's like, what, just like once a week?
Wait, you've already accepted the whole I'm just an appliance thing?
She does
Thank
have
you all
powers,
for your
Japanese
understanding.
VA. That makes sense. I could see that.
And Wise, as for the treatment you're most concerned about, we will take you to CCD tomorrow morning and begin the procedure.
So, what is the procedure? We have to irradiate your testicles until the cancer is gone.
You can already treat him tomorrow? That quick?
Consequences of those articles trying to de-influence people from showering daily. Yeah, who was it? There was some celebrity who was like, oh, I don't shower, I only shower once every week or every couple, I don't remember how long it was, but it was like too long. Was it Matthew McConaughey? Cecilia has one amazing metabolism. Well, she is a snake. Luffy and Zoro only shower once a week, which has led to people saying Zoro doesn't have Conqueror's hockey, he just reeks like ass. I could believe it. Anybody who's racist enough to hunt minorities probably doesn't shower either. That's a lot of dry shampoo. It is indeed. Welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you. Oh no, does that mean Wise got Ligma? Someone who doesn't shower daily. I don't smell that funky. To you, we can smell that funk. I manage twice a week, which isn't much, but I live in a semi-truck, so it's not like I have one available all the time. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're a semi-driver, I imagine it's just like you take where you can get it. But I don't think you need to shower every single day necessarily if you like didn't do anything that day. But I think if you work a job where you sweat or are active in any way, then yeah, you got to shower every day. I think you're talking about Jake Gyllenhaal. Is that who it was? I knew it was some movie star who has that kind of like hippie-ish vibe. Well, in any case, thank you for letting me know on Onkzenk. How do you pronounce your name? Welcome in, by the way. In my defense, I can't get in the shower, so I just use hospital-approved body wipes. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm talking about, like, people who are in just normal situations and living their life normally, who are just choosing not to shower for, like, 5 days at a time. But, yeah, no, I have been there as well. When I had my lung surgery, they were like, when you get home, you're probably going to want to shower right away because you've been in the hospital recovering, sitting in a bed forever. But don't shower for as long as you possibly can stand not to, because you want to give your stitches as much time as possible to dry and, like, close up and all that. And yeah, that was one of the grossest feelings of my life, is like being in the hospital recovering for 2 weeks, not showering, going home, and then like not showering for like another week or so. I was just like, ugh. Felt disgusting. I personally feel if I still need my walker to get around, I can't get in the shower. Yeah, that's fair. The moment I could shower after my surgery, I was in the shower ASAP. Yeah, I mean, same thing, like, as soon as I was like, I think now it's okay for me to shower, I immediately did, because I was like, boy, I feel gross.
The sooner the better. All necessary preparations have been completed. Until then, I encourage you to relax and enjoy the tranquility here.
Got told that after getting my gallbladder removed. Then when I could, I still had to be careful about it. Yeah, that's the worst part about having a major surgery is, like, afterwards you're still, like, nervous about it. Because, like, after my lung surgery, every time I had to sneeze or cough, I was, like, worried that it was gonna fuck it up again.
Yeah, get some proper rest. We'll come pick you up tomorrow.
Oh, and the equipment you requested has already been set up in Wise's room on the 2nd floor.
Aw, sick. You got my goon cave ready?
The HDD. Fairy's been cooped up all this time. Let's go let her out first.
I mean, you guys know she doesn't have, like, a physical body. Like, she's fine. She's existing the same way she normally does.
Okay, let's go see the setup.
Got another surgery, cosmetic this time, coming up. And God, I hope it heals fast. Well, good luck. Good luck with the surgery. I hope it's quick and easy. And a, relatively painless recovery. It's removing a burn scar, so no looking like Prince Zuko. I have a burn scar that was given to me by the hospital. Because I had, like, a weird looking mole that they were like, it's probably nothing, but, like, it's small enough at this point that if it is something, we can just remove it anyway. So they did with, they used what they call a punch biopsy, where they just, like, hole punch it, basically. And then, later I came back and they're like, yeah, it looks like there's still a little bit left, so we'll just laser that off. And, that wasn't super pleasant, because the numbing stuff didn't work as well as you would hope. But got little laser marks on me. I've had like 6 surgeries in my 19 years of life. That's rough, buddy. Hopefully you're just getting it all out of the way early, and you won't have any surgery, you know, for the next 40 years. There's 0 chance Valina's wearing a bra in this outfit of hers. Oh, absolutely not. I mean, you can see the way that they move independently. Well, not even... It's like independently, but in sync. Like, they just sit there going like this. A bra wouldn't allow that. Those titties are free. Yeah, I mean, free the nipple has succeeded in the Zenless world, it would seem.
Then we'll get to unpacking.
I'll hold him for her. Such a gentleman. She has push-up bras for support. They're not push-up bras. It's just like a little, like, shelf built into the clothes. That's the style in Rose Califer.
If there's nothing further, Norma and I will take our leave. The Amber Hall.
She heard you guys
student
talking about
residence,
it. That's why
and
she
a few
put the
others
fan
are
over her.
currently staying here.
She's like,
I hope you all get
perverts.
along swimmingly.
Alright. Let's, got a piano? This instrument is broken. Storage locker. Got the fridge. Alright, so that's outside. And then that's also outside. Got upstairs. Oh, wait. Is this like an apartment that we live in, basically?
What a beautiful room.
Yo, what?
It's not just tastefully decorated. It has everything we could
Their
possibly
fireplace
need.
is like rectangular.
But I'll take a closer look later.
They're not.
For now, let's set up the
It's
HDD.
not fake fire. It's
After
just
such a
like
long
a
trip, Fairy must be
map
getting
of the
impatient.
city, I guess.
Ah, this is the workstation prepared for us.
Kind of way nicer
It's
than the
not as
shop.
big as the one back
Yeah, this is like,
It has all
this
the
is
latest equipment.
way better. This is insane how much better this is. They borrowed the fireplace from Minecraft. What if it was a glitch? Like Wise is like, huh, cool fireplace. And then Valina comes in and she's like, how are you enjoying the... God damn it, this keeps happening. Like, kicks the fireplace and then it goes back to, like, normal-looking fire.
Alright, the last interface is connected. Fairy, initiate core data transfer. Prioritize syncing the historical database and EOS's personality settings.
Command acknowledged. Establishing a secure encrypted link to the video store mainframe.
I'm just not gonna say the rest of
Data
that.
flow is stable. A regular access node detected nearby. Likely a residual
Okay.
artifact from the island's previous network iteration. A backdoor can be configured if required.
I actually just saw a game I did some voices for. Just released a demo for the Steam Indie Fest thing that was happening a little while ago. And it's a game that's all about hacking. I tried playing it, and I am not smart enough to know what the hell I'm supposed to do. But if any of you like hacking stuff, maybe that's something to check out. What is it called? When? What? Do you mean just what is it called?
No, let's leave things as they are for now.
Let me see
We're
if
guests,
I can...
and in a place like this, we should keep it low-key.
Yeah, here we go. This... Yeah, here it is. Just post it for you directly. I play an NPC who sells you some stuff in the game, as well as like one of the quest people. But this is it's just the demo, so I don't know if my dude actually shows up anywhere. But like I said, I tried playing the demo and I was like, I have no idea how to do this. So I'll probably just wait for somebody to play the game when it comes out and then find my character's stuff for reels and all that later on.
Wise, I'm coming in. Hey, look.
If/when you do, please give me a discount, thanks. Oh, hell yeah. Of course, Josh. I got a code coming to you right away. Right after they send me my code. Because I don't have anything like that. But I'll make it happen for you. Don't you worry. How's it going, Josh? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. How we enjoying the new region? I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't really gotten too far into it. In typical fashion, I have slowed the story pacing down to a crawl to talk to everybody. But I like a good Britain segment. So it's cool. The house we live in here is like just fucking way better than the one in New Eridu, I can tell you that. Miss you too, been busy. Yeah, it's been a busy season for me as well. Last weekend I was visiting my brother for Father's Day, and then the week before that I was in Florida with my girlfriend, and then next week I'm going to be at a con, and then the weekend after that I'm going to a different con. I've got recording sessions coming up in the next couple days. It has been nonstop, but one of these days we gotta We gotta try and get something together. Play some Repo or some Peak or something. But I always appreciate you stopping by. I always love to say hi and catch up. And we'll figure something out soon.
Oh,
We
that
fear
looks
the
great.
tall booze.
But where did you get this outfit?
Yeah, that was quick.
Felina left us uniforms in the box right there. Wait, you seriously didn't notice?
Branch out and do Mecha Chameleon. What the hell's Mecha Chameleon?
It fits perfectly, and the material's really nice. Hurry up and change. Billy and Cecile won't stop asking about it.
Do I have to?
Do I have to change now? Maybe I could go help downstairs first. It sounds like you guys are tearing the place apart.
Do I have to change? I don't want to look like a little schoolboy. Hide and seek, but you camouflage by painting yourself. You don't know Mecha Chameleon? That game is super popular now. Tiago, I am 30, which means on the internet I am 85. I don't know what anybody likes ever and what the new fun games are. I just play what people tell me to play. I gotta bounce. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Have a good... whatever you're doing. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the sub, as I said. And so long.
No need, really. We've got everything handled down there. Just change and come down after. Take your time. No rush.
30, now you're finally an adult, that's all. Yeah. That's how I know I'm an adult, because I'm getting excited to play Ocarina of Time on the Switch 2, and Star Fox on the Switch 2, and all my favorite games from when I was 10 on the Switch 2. Actually, all those games came out when I was like 3 or 4, so I didn't play them at the time, but I did play them when I was young, because I had a Nintendo 64. And I am very excited for the remakes. So you should play Mecha Chameleon. It's really fun. I'll look into it. You know, let me pull it up in a tab so I remember. Okay. So that is up. We told you to play Barbie Horse Adventure and you still haven't played it. Well, I didn't mean I play everything everyone tells me to play, because that would be too much. Also, that game looks like shit, but, you know, I appreciate the suggestion. I was 15 when Ocarina of Time came out. Damn, dog. Are you, at your age, are you even allowed to be on the internet? Are the nurses not taking your phone away from you?
Why is she acting all suspicious?
No, I don't feel like I'm super old most of the time, but then being on the internet, that makes me feel old when people are like, what, you don't know, you know, Gleep Glorp, the Riz Bomb? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, it's only the most popular thing to ever exist. And I'm like, it sounds stupid, I don't care. That makes me feel old. And then also, going climbing and having a day like I did today where I didn't really achieve anything very difficult. And like my body's still fucked up anyway. I'm like, that's an old person thing. Like, I didn't even do anything that hard, and I'm just like, ah, my legs. I waited to hear what your response was before I left. That's fucking crazy. Like, you're like, alright, gotta bounce, see you guys later, and I'm like, Barbie Horse Adventure sucks, and you're like, what the fuck did you say? I'm back, I heard about the Barbie thing. No, and they never will. Us old bastards are wily like that. I've been awake for 6 hours already. Time for a nap. Yeah, I hope I get better at being able to nap as I get older. Because, like, right now I cannot nap unless I've been awake since, like, 5 in the morning. I just can't do it. But sometimes I'm like, wow, I really wish I could nap because I'm tired. Now I really gotta bounce by. Oh yeah, sure. See you later. In like 15 minutes. When I say that, the B-movie video game sucks.
But she does look like she's doing much better. And from what Valina said, the treatment's already arranged, which is a huge relief.
You tried knocking yourself out with the good old pan? Was it, Are you just using the Spanish word for bread? Because I have eaten a lot of bread before, and that made me sleepy. Let me go. Let my people go. Alright. Goodbye. Good luck. So long. Napping is nice. It's not really sleeping when I do it. I'm still aware of the world, but it's still restful. That's fair. Yeah, I can't do it. If I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed for a little bit, I'm just like, I'm bored. I'm not sleeping. I can't make myself do it. I gotta get up. But I think the plus side of that is, for things like a long road trip or like stuff where I have to drive someone to the airport at like 6 in the morning, it doesn't really, I don't have to like worry about like falling asleep at the wheel because I know I can't fall asleep.
Alright, I'll get changed and head downstairs.
Carbs help.
I should probably loosen up.
Oh
a bit.
yeah.
And remember to smile.
Carbs are a good friend of mine. You guys see that? Stick drift. Every time we get out of a cutscene and the camera's just tilting in a random direction, that's the stick drift on my controller. Which is why I'm getting a new one. That's coming in tomorrow. A fireplace that makes you feel rectangular just by looking at it. It's not firewood, it's an ether energy storage tank, and that flame, just a seriously convincing special effect mechanism. Well, fucking yeah, man. Who would ever look at this and be like, huh, surprisingly, it's not wood under there. Alright, let's put on this dork-ass uniform.
So many outfits. This uniform has quite a classic design. Helios Academy style was way more modern.
Long road trips are my everyday. I don't ever nap or sleep sitting up, so I can't fall asleep at the wheel, but I can stop and pop into my bunk and take a quick 20...
Marty, I'm bored. I'm gonna...
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I used to think that maybe I could be a truck driver, but it's
Marty, I'm
kind of a rough job. I don't think I could actually do it now that I've had more experience with like 24-hour drives. Yo, Fem, thank you for the raid. What were y'all up to? Can we get a shout out for Fem? Somebody? If any of the mods are available at the moment, if you're not, I can do it myself, but
since the uniform was light-colored, it
thank you, Thighs.
Miss Carroll didn't really care,
Playing
but
Destiny
some of
2.
the teachers were pretty strict about appearances.
Something, I'm in hell on Mars.
Borrow.
Well, I thought they were ending Destiny 2's servers. Has that not happened yet?
Why am I even thinking about this? I should get changed and head downstairs.
They're halting updates. Okay, so the game will still be available, they're just not gonna update it ever again.
It fits just right and feels quite nice.
Okay, Wise's outfit's not as dorky as Belle's. It's just got kind of a nice sweater and some kind of grungy ripped jeans. What kind of official uniform has ripped jeans and like patches sewn into it? That's weird. That looks like she gave us like discount pants she got from Goodwill, and then like an official, you know, sweater. Look at the outfit description. Where would I do that? The temptation to skip season 2 to go to 3. Well, how far are you into season 2? Oh god, Wise is a Silicon Valley intern. He does look the part. Chapter 2. Yeah. Honestly, I would say if you're not streaming it, just skip to chapter 3. Or to season 3, honestly, because the enjoyment I got out of season 2 was all basically right at the end, and that really kind of sucked ass for the majority of it. So I can't say that like, oh, you gotta play through the rest of season 2, it's so good. It's probably okay to skip, honestly. 11 hours, that's as long as we're allowed to drive by law now. Then we have to take a 10-hour break. It's not easy still, but we can't be forced to work all week without sleep anymore. That's not as bad then. 11 hours is still... I mean, that's a rough day. I just drove to Florida, and it was a 16-hour drive, and by the end of it, I was like, I just want to die. So, I don't think I could do it, honestly. Just got up in my walker to go and flip on a light switch. I'm 19 with a widow's peak and a walker. I'm too young to feel this old. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, you know? The ravages of time come for us all. If I walk for too long up and down stairs or like inclines or whatever, my left knee will start to hurt. I'm losing my hair, you know. By the time, I don't remember what it was like by the time you are in your 50s as a man, it's like 75% of men will experience hair loss. So like, it's not really anything you can do about it unless you go to Turkey and get a transplant or whatever, but fuck that. I know there's a part in season 2 where Belle and Wise get into a fight. Yeah, like a little bit. You would recommend skipping even the Monato stuff? Yeah, I mean, Monato was okay. I wouldn't say it was so good that I would... That's the main thing, is like, the chapters that were bad were so bad that I can't say it's worth playing through those to get to the good stuff, you know? Like, the Monato stuff wasn't bad, but it also wasn't so good that I'm like, oh, you've gotta go through all that garbage to get there, you know? I already see your balding unk. Yeah, it's not, it hasn't gotten too bad yet, but I'm...
Where'd everyone go?
Eventually,
Weren't we going to check
once
out
my hairline gets kind of back towards the middle, then that's when I'm gonna hit the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna shave my head, because I don't want to be one of those guys who's like, no, it's still good, right? And I'm like combing my wispy hair forward. Yeah, my average day is... You drove 16 hours, damn. Yeah, it was... To be fair, I was doing it with another person, so I didn't have to drive the full 16 myself. But, you know, we started at 3 in the morning, so I took the first shift, because I was like, yeah, I don't mind I don't mind like staying up and then driving. And then I let her sleep for most of it. So like I probably drove somewhere around 11 of the 16 hours, and yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, my average day is 9-ish hours actually driving and getting about 500 miles for 6 days a week. Saturday I stop and take 34 hours off. Sunday I'm on Xbox with my kid while we talk over voice chat. Well, I mean, if you can make it work, that doesn't sound too bad, you know? I'm glad they at least have some, like, laws to protect you guys in place now, because that was always the thing I knew about, like, truckers was, like, back in the day, they were all taking drugs to stay awake so they could make their deliveries on time. Chapter 1 took, like, 3 hours with skipping everything. Yeah, and they do just get longer. The update with Ye Shengguang, I think, took me, like, 2 weeks of streams to get through, because it's so fucking long, and she will not shut up. The Spook Shack stuff was good, and it all went downhill from there, though. Yeah, I guess for me it was like, Spook Shack didn't feel like anything super special, but it was good. Yeah, I would honestly say just, like, watch the story cutscenes on YouTube and then skip it, honestly, because those... You can, if you want to see me dying on stream, if you want to just see my soul wilting away, go watch those VODs of the Ye Shengguang stuff, where I'm just slowly, like, leaning over more and going like, oh my god, just stop talking about it.
Oh, we're running out of time! I should have grabbed more of Mr. Roar's goodies! Wise really liked them!
I read that too fast. I thought she said Mr. Rogers, and I was like, yo? Mr. Rogers crossover?
Not bad at all. Yeah, some of the important supplies got confiscated at airship security, but what we've got left, it's enough to make this place look like random play.
I don't want this place to look like random play. It looks way better than random play.
Should I find another board and spray some cool slogans all over it? You know, give Rose Califer a taste of that 6th Street style.
Yeah, the law very much favors the drivers now. If I'm sick, tired, if anything's wrong, even down to I don't have the temperament for this right now, the company has to accept that the truck isn't moving. I can't be fired or even pressured to continue legally. Hell yeah. We love the power in the hands of the workers. That's awesome. Yeah. I think that job would be way shittier without that, honestly. I don't know if you're a fan of King of the Hill, Envy, but if you have never seen it, there's an amazing episode where Hank gets like a big, like 16-wheeler or whatever to drive some furniture from his mom's house or to his mom's house, something like that. But I grew up in Oklahoma. I know the episode you're talking about. Yeah. That one's one of the best episodes of King of the Hill of all time, and potentially, I would say, even one of the best episodes of TV in general. It's so good. But it always just makes me think of when he's talking to those other truckers, and he's like, so what do you take? Apple Wackies? Jays? Lucy's? And, just like kind of drug slang names. And he's like, oh, I don't go for any of the flavored coffees, just black for me. And they're like, damn, you are old school. For those in the chat, who makes you feel more nostalgic, Mr. Rogers or Steve from Blue's Clues? I mean, I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch a ton of Mr. Rogers as a kid. Blue's Clues was more my jam, I guess. Um, Reading Rainbow was a big one for me, for my family as well. My mom put on the Muppets a lot for me. Sesame Street, you know. That was the big one for me. Apparently, I used to really love Teletubbies when I was little.
Let's keep it low-key, okay? Low-key is good. It's great as is.
Fred Rogers was a saint on and off camera. Yeah, he's one of those rare people where you're like, he was that guy for real, and you know, he's just amazing for being that. It's amazing and so rare to be able to keep that kind of kindness alive. You know, especially as part of a TV show where they were always probably trying to pressure him into, like, you know, trying to do stuff to sell more ad space or like whatever, you know. Yeah, him and Bob Ross, those are the two guys that I think of instantly when I'm like, the people who were just good all the way through. Bananas in pajamas. Or if you're fancy, bananas in pajamas.
Wait, you guys. This video stall. When did you put this together?
Manager! Whoa! That school uniform actually looks pretty sick on you!
And here comes our star! Ta-da! We've been planning this little special lab for ages. We get it. Going away for treatment, leaving 6th Street for a long trip. You're totally gonna miss the video store, right?
Can you imagine if this story took just like a strange turn where it was like, you know, they're all talking about the treatment and everything. Wise goes in for the treatment and like the first thing, like they're doing surgery or whatever, and it just goes bad and he dies on the table. And then they're like, the rest of Zenless, you just don't get to play with Wise. He's just gone. Or from the opposite side, if you chose Belle, you never see Belle again. And then it's just got this whole chapter about like, damn, I can't believe he's really gone.
So, for a second there, did it feel like you were back home?
You're Eus now. Yeah, Wise dies on the table, and then Belle dies of grief. What's that? That was an old, like, Simpsons joke, right? Where he's like, I'm gonna make an orphan out of this child. And he's like, well, even if you kill his dad, the mom will still be alive. And he's like, yes, but I imagine she will die of grief. That would be a bold choice, but no video game would do that. Certainly no gacha game would do that. No, nothing like this. More artsy kind of video game might do it.
Sorry for making everyone worry. And thank you. I really love this surprise. It feels just like home. They all put a lot of thought into this. I gotta pull myself together.
They all put a lot of thought into this. I can't believe how shitty it looks.
So, Wise, this means we're officially settling down in Rose Caliper.
So Last of Us. Last of Us. Does that happen in The Last of Us? Yeah, I mean, this one's unique in that the MC feels like a fleshed out character and not a blank player XP. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is the one thing that consistently has been good about Zenless, is like they take their character development fairly seriously. Spoiler, sorry. I mean, I've played through The Last of Us. I just don't remember, unless you're talking about in the second one, what happens to Joel, but
There's nothing else I need to do today.
part of it is when people say things in chat, sometimes I can't remember what I said to prompt that.
Let's have a look around the area, then head back and rest up.
Buastrum. Whoa! People in Britain just pop in. It's crazy. What's your deal? Step right up. Don't miss it. The best jazz band, Bang Bop, is about to begin their performance. Friend, want to check out the band's live show? Yeah, sure. I like jazz. This is not a band. That's one guy with a saxophone. They're like, come see the band, and it's just this dude. Come see the band, and it's Chuck Mangione. The gall. Trying to scam me like this. Alright. It's pretty good, though. What? Special District Archives, Bamboo Highlight. What? Oh, so when I find stuff around town, it'll give me bottle caps or something, and then the bottle caps can be used for rewards. Okay. Tame Impala is a band. That's just one guy. Well, Tame Impala is a guy who calls himself that. But I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna go see my favorite band, Tame Impala. I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Tame Impala. That one guy, you know? At least it plays well, just like Chuck Mangione. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Walk up, it's just... Boo! Play feels so good! Doing pretty good for not having a mouth. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what the, that's probably what the deal is. He's just holding the saxophone and, like, you know, moving... Actually, he doesn't have fingers, so he's just holding the saxophone like this, and probably just, like, playing the sound out of a speaker in his head. I mean, I gotta hand it to him. The new area here is pretty cool.
Collaborators from New Eridu will be living among local residents, taking part in everyday island life.
Is this a radio? Is this a news story about me coming to this place? This is starting to feel kind of horror movie-ish. Like The Wicker Man or something. God, there's always so much new shit to... Okay, fine.
It's getting late. Should I head to bed or wander around a bit longer?
Honestly, Cowboy Bebop gave me a much broader appreciation of music. Now I don't mind listening to improv jazz and the like while rolling down the road on top of my other preferences for music. Yeah, I love Cowboy Bebop's music, and I'm not a big fan of, like, smooth jazz, but Dixieland and kind of more upbeat styles of jazz I really enjoy. Can't remember his name, but he's the guy who did all the music for Lazarus and worked with Kendrick Lamar on To Pimp a Butterfly. He does really cool, kind of like acid jazz stuff. Thighs, if you tell me where to find that tall boo, I'll go find him. But, no, there goes the stick drift. Oh my god. Oh my god, just... But, yeah, that's the, you have to do the quest line for... Ah, I see. Well, then I'll go to bed. What the fuck? Alright. Dave Brubeck is good. Esbjorn Svensson Trio. Just some interesting jam session feeling music.
It's getting late.
Right on.
Should I head to bed or wander around a bit longer?
It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't look it up. Lazarus opening. Kamasi Washington. That's his name. Yeah, he does some really crazy, cool sounding stuff.
I'm already pretty tired.
You do have to be kind of in the right mood for it, though. Sometimes it comes on and I'm like, alright, this is kind of a lot to listen to right now. But, Envy, if you're ever driving through New Orleans, Bourbon Street is, like, overall terrible. It's the, like, tourist, everyone go get hammered and throw up kind of area, as I'm sure you know. But my favorite bar in New Orleans is on that street. It's called the Bourbon O Bar. And they do live jazz every night, and it's always just really good, fun time. Usually the guys who are playing there will, like, take audience requests and try to play along, and it's just like a chill, nice little bar. You can... the drink that I got there was a pear sangria, and it was really good, but also it was kind of fucked up. They took an entire pear, not peeled or like anything, and just put it on top of the drink. So, like, to get to the drink, I had to just eat the pear by itself, and I was like, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing to get some fruit in me, but, like, I didn't think I was getting a whole pear with this thing. Find an NPC named Kabka, and then look for 8 pages they require. Uh-huh. Tiny me lived in New Orleans while my mom was in the Navy. Yeah, I went once as a kid, but it's also one of those places where I feel like until you're an adult, it's harder to, like, really appreciate it, But it's probably my favorite city in America to visit. I love it there. Sleep sinks beneath the iceberg of memory, where scattered fragments like warped flashes of light drift through the mind, slowly piecing together scenes from the past. Told ya, pull it off, no problem. I was freaking out. If the teacher caught Wise and Serpico swapping outfits, the 4 of us would have been toast. There's a kid named fucking Serpico. Oh yeah, I'll go back eventually, hopefully not in the truck. That city does not like trucks. No, it does not. It is not built for... It's not built for that. Even just, like... I was there for Mardi Gras one of the times a few years ago, and... I mean, the amount of times I tried to, like, get an Uber, only to have them be like, I literally cannot get to you, the parade stuff is in the way. I was like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah? And whose fault was it for bringing the wrong schedule?
Truvia.
Don't expect me to go easy on you like last time in today's test. Get ready to cry.
You said that last time too, and we still won.
Oh, then what about the time before that? And the one before that? And the one before that?
And what about the time before those, huh?
My head's
Is one of those supposed to be Belle?
Help! All right, you two geniuses. The test hasn't even started yet. Don't get so worked up.
If I had a nickel for every time there was a red-headed kid named Serpico in something, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Wanna hear some gossip? I heard we're using the new implants we just calibrated today. I'm actually looking forward to it.
New implants? Wait, isn't this just a regular test?
Not from what I've heard.
Is it just me, or has Miss Carol
Real.
been acting kinda mysterious lately?
I mean, it's gotta be a specific reference. Well, I guess this Serpico might be a reference to the Serpico from Berserk, which I imagine was the reference to the movie with, is it Al Pacino? Somebody like that. Which I've never seen. I don't know if it's a good movie at all. Also found the scene I was looking for. It's in 2.5. Ain't no way I'm waiting that long. Yeah, do not get... It's just watch the stuff on YouTube and skip the story, honestly.
Think what?
Yes. Okay. I thought it was Al Pacino, but my only reference to it is the It's Always Sunny episode where Charlie is dressing like him in that movie and pretending to be him.
What's up, bro? Never seen you this nervous before. You worried about compatibility issues or something?
No. It's just a feeling. A strong feeling that if we go...
We'll lose something important forever. Serpico, Truvia, don't go.
It's fucking me up that he's saying Serpico. Serpico of the Guacamole Nights. That film is 10 years older than I am. Yeah, I think that's why I've never seen it, because it's old, and unlike a lot of Al Pacino's other work, like Scarface or Goodfellas or, stuff like that, I literally never hear anybody talk about Serpico. I really don't even know what it's about. I think he's a cop, maybe?
Look at you, all scared. Or could it be?
You're so afraid because you already know you're gonna kill me.
Also like the typo there where he's like, "You're gonna to kill me."
That's not it. I don't know. I never meant to.
This is all because of you. Otherwise,
Serpico is a popular enough in film to be considered an archetype, an honest man navigating a corrupt system. Yeah, I kind of figured it was probably one of those things where it's like it was influential, but now other things have done it in like a better way, so most people don't reference the original as much. Have you seen Raging Bull with De Niro? I haven't, but I have it on Blu-ray, and me and my friend have been trying to find a time to watch it together since he also hasn't seen it, but we know it's like one of those classics, Stephen Fu is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they gave him the role.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, Serpico, Truvia, please. Don't look at me like that. Serpico, watch out!
Serpico.
Where am I? Was I dreaming?
Give me a second. I just got an email that funds were added to my Nintendo account, but I didn't do that because obviously I'm playing this game. So how is that possible? Oh, okay, I see. It's just my membership thing renewing. They should do that in a way that's a lot less nerve-wracking. I thought that was good, like somebody stole my credit card information and was using it on Nintendo.
We were talking about school stuff all day. No wonder Wait, what was that noise just now?
A knock sounds at the door.
Hey, Wyatt. You awake?
Oi, police! Open up! You got your knife license? You got your TV license?
I'm up. Be right out.
Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the academy.
Let's go take a look.
Honestly, Belle's outfit kind of looks similar to her
The sound's coming
her
from the
outfit
academy.
from the
Better go take a look.
temple. I think Wise actually ended up with the better outfit this time. Freak. What? What happened? Just a little explosion from one of the experiments. Alright. Is anybody out there? Can anyone hear me?
It's a bit complicated. Long story short, I was in the middle of an experiment. You know how experiments always come with a bit of risk.
Norma, can you speak up? I can barely hear you.
So, this whole situation is simply a normal consequence of experimental risk. It's really not that bad. Some of the equipment down here malfunctioned, and then an accident ended up locking the door.
Is this where they're gonna teach me the new mechanism for opening doors?
The door's control panel shorted out, so I can't open it from inside anymore. Oh, you see that small terminal to your left? I'll give you the access permissions to this.
That's the ATM.
Use it to connect to the indoor cameras. After that, I'll tell you how to get me out.
You see that terminal to your left? It's an ATM. You need to give me your ATM code so that I can get my sleeve out of the door. It's Bosco. Shout out to my Seinfeld heads out there.
According
Yeah.
to Norma, we should
Right.
try this device.
After taking the control of a camera or drone, activate the universal terminal access function.
What do we do now, Norma?
Scan. Scan.
Switch the view to over there. Hey, focus.
Now what, Norma?
See that device on the left side of the door?
The proxy must travel between different areas of the data panel, collect all important data highlighted in yellow, and reach the destination. Okay.
You can open the door with that.
I knew it. You knew it was going to be Seinfeld?
The door's open. Let's head in and check on Norma.
Yes, it worked! Belle, Wise, thank you guys! See? The proxies are super dependable.
These Bang Boo. Are they gonna be okay?
They're my test assistants.
Yeah, they'll be fine. We'll throw them in the trash pile and get some new ones.
Unfortunately, though, the place is a mess now. Let's move them upstairs and air this place out.
Just then, a voice rings out.
Still a risk of a secondary blast. All unauthorized personnel step back. I'll go in first.
Who's this Poindexter?
Oh no, I just attracted the worst possible person. Hurry!
I knew it was you. Researcher Norma.
What an intro.
Causing a huge commotion at the academy in the dead of night. I knew it was you.
Secret.
Airspace Patrol and I may be used to this sort of thing, but lately tensions are high. Even small disturbances can set people on edge.
Why are tensions high?
Being energetic is not a bad thing. But for now, try to rein in those brilliant ideas of yours.
Wait, Secret. I was conducting a very serious technical adjustment. This was a pre-stress test for tomorrow's Logic Core trial.
Ain't nobody looking at her pink hair.
Logic Core? Researcher Norma, you should be glad none of my patrol units are Bang Boo.
I mean, at least as far as thyron biology goes, it kind of makes sense that a horse thyron would have a big ass.
If they saw
Gotta have
you
strong
messing with
legs to
logic
run,
cores
right?
again, they'd start wondering whether what's inside them is a core or a bomb.
Sorry. We really didn't mean to cause such a mess this late at night.
Wise, you don't even know her. I would not be sticking my neck out for this. She should have been a centaur. Horse legs are weak as hell. I thought they were like strong, but they just have to be bent the specific way, and if they're not, then they essentially have to kill the horse. I'm pulling the horse purely because her ass is big. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's why most people will. What's up, Clypha? It's been a minute. Hope you've been doing alright. Uma Musume, you can copy my homework but make it different.
But the cause of the accident wasn't the logic core you were talking about. It was due to the lab equipment. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
See, it's a prime crossover opportunity. Have Sigrid be in Uma Musume, and then put Haru Arara into ZZZ. Haven't, but I'm here because I have downtime again. Good. Hope you can use it to relax a little bit.
And you are
I also have been
ESD's transfer
quite
students,
busy.
right? Wait, ESD's transfer students? Does that technically make them imports?
Are you saying this out loud? Because it sounds like you're thinking it, but then your mouth moved.
Wait, what's going on? Why is she suddenly smiling like that?
Thought you were about to say put Haru into a meat grinder.
And her aura is intense.
Nah, it'd be
If I answer honestly, she won't
be
do
put her in the
anything to
glue
me
factory
anymore.
if it was anything.
Yes, that's us.
Your clarification is duly noted. Please forgive my misunderstanding. Still,
I think your hair was red or
we're
green
here,
last time I was here.
I have a bit
I
of
mean,
advice for you.
that could have been any time, basically. I've changed my hair color so many times. I can't tell you when the last time my hair was red or green.
Rose Califer is top secret. It's not the
Oh
type
yeah,
of
your
place
hair
that gets
changed.
a lot of
It did
visitors.
indeed. I've bleached it for now. I'm gonna get a haircut and then bleach it again, so that way when my hair dye comes from Amazon, I can mix it up. Is that safe for your hair? I mean, technically they say you're not supposed to bleach like, you know, more than once every 2 weeks. However, I have keratinosis, which is it's a, I guess, disorder you would call it, where you produce extra keratin. So like the back of my arms, they're bumpy. Some people call it like chicken skin. And those bumps are the excess keratin that my body produces coming out of the backs of my arms. So my nails grow really fast, my hair grows really fast, and they're both really strong. Like I've never like chipped a nail or broken a nail. And I have to use toenail clippers to clip my fingernails because the regular ones break. So I think for most people it would not be healthy, but my hair is so resilient that I've literally bleached my hair, waited for it to dry, and then bleached my hair again like 3 hours later, and as long as I use enough conditioner, it's just goes back to normal after a couple days.
And certainly not one's unfamiliar with how things work here. So be careful.
But as I said earlier,
Don't get yourselves
you know,
tangled up in trouble that you don't understand.
I'm 30 now. I'm at the age where losing your hair is pretty normal, and it's happening, so gotta enjoy it while I can.
Trouble we don't understand?
I will say though, once I am bald, I'm going to lean into it, and I'm going to do, I don't even know what you call it, but that facial hairstyle where it's like a beard that then goes into a mustache, but then you shave your chin. Kind of like a horseshoe mustache, but with like the rest of the beard as well. I think it'll be pretty sick.
Sorry I'm late. Secret, I take full responsibility. I failed to keep an eye on Norma.
What is Valina supposed to be? Because she's got pointy ears. Is she like a Thyran of some type? Or is she just like a weird human? The way that Vivian is kind of a weird human. You make a redeem where you get to put a plunger on your head when you go bald. Could maybe do that for like every sub. So Walter White. Nah, because Walter White just had a goatee. I'm talking about you shave your chin so you have the mustache that goes down, but then it goes into a beard as well. Just like Hugo for real, for real. Elves are just a thing, might be elfish. It's never really explained. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's some weird extra element to the ecosystem that they just haven't explained in this game. Or they're like, you know, we have Oni and people who have like elfish or demonic features, but like they don't really explain why they're like that. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Karma? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Your fandom grew, Henry. Great job. Well, you know, we keep pushing on. One of these days, I'm gonna be the biggest channel on Twitch. Just gotta go viral, you know. Gotta say something crazy that then people can post on the Reddits and such.
You don't need to apologize for me, Valley.
And angels. Yeah, that too. It's not just gooners anymore. Well, I don't know about that, but...
All right, Norma. Go take care of things in your lab.
Okay.
We're already conducting a full internal review of the logic core safety concerns. We'll give everyone a clear answer soon.
Yeah, that seems ethical. Oh, we're gonna investigate ourselves. Yeah. What a surprise. Found out that they've done no wrong.
Norma can be a bit unfocused at times, but when it comes to technical work, she's never careless. Secret, I trust my judgment of my colleagues I work day and night with.
It's funny to just imagine Wise sitting off to the side like, should we leave? Is this... I'm feeling kind of uncomfortable here.
Lady Valina, I don't doubt your capability or your sincerity. But I do expect this logic core issue to be resolved soon. If this ends up as an interpolation at a time like this, it won't go well for anyone.
Did you voice anyone this season? Not yet. If Ben comes back for another event or something, then I'll probably get to do some more NPCs, but otherwise I'll just be playing through it from the outside.
I'll keep my people in line. At the very least, nothing unverified or damaging to the ESD will be allowed to spread within airspace patrol. You have my word.
Thank you.
It's alright. I did get a couple indie games that I did some voices for. And you know, those were pretty fun. Got a session tomorrow, or I think tomorrow, and then maybe another one next week. They're still figuring that out, but not for this, for something else. But you know, I'm trying to get more stuff.
Belle, Wise, I'm sorry. Judging by your expressions, I can more or
Still
less
saving for
guess
that
what
Ben
just
skin where he
happened.
gets his glasses. You and me both. Glad you got more voice work. Me too. It was pretty dry there for a while, but you know, it's aight. It's how the industry goes. That facial hairstyle has several names depending on hair length, but the basic description is called a gunslinger. Dude, that's fucking sick. Hell yeah. I'm absolutely gonna rock the gunslinger. That's awesome. I've actually been reading Blood Meridian. It was the only non-comic book that I had when I was doing my Florida trip, so I brought it to the beach. And boy, is that not a book that is like beach reading. It's a good book, but also I'm sitting there like in the sun and the surf and like, yeah, it's really nice out, just reading the worst atrocities of man in the most brutal, esoteric language possible.
That was Secret, Deputy Director of the Rose Califer Airspace Patrol. Keeping the island safe is her responsibility. It wasn't anything personal. In a way, she's something of a legend around here. It's sort of hard to explain, but you'll understand in time. For now, just know she's not a bad person.
Whatever you say, lady.
We understand. But what was that about the logic course she mentioned? It sounds like the ESD is dealing with something pretty serious.
In simple terms, Norma led the development of a new generation of logic cores to improve the Bangbu stability in high-risk environments. But recently, activity in Scommel Hollow has become unusually intense. 8 units equipped with the new cores were severely corrupted and lost during related missions.
You cannot name something Scammall and expect me to think it's anything other than a scam. Like, oh, it's Scammall Hollow. You can pronounce it Scommel, but it's Scammall. You go in there and you just get robbed. Some dude's like, oh, look, sleight of hand, test your luck.
Because of that, people have started
Takes your
questioning
wallet.
whether the new cores are truly safe.
I see. We're not researchers, but Belle and I have handled a few cases involving Bangbu before.
I see.
Is
We're
there
not
anything we can help with?
researchers, but maybe perhaps we can be involved with whatever you're doing so that we have a reason to be here. Average England experience. Yeah, you go into Scammall Hollow, they stab you and take your wallet. Hair-wise, I rock a mohawk that I never actually stand up. Hair's over 2 feet long, would need paste, and with the shower situation, no. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't do a whole lot with my hair up until, I don't know, a couple years ago, maybe? Actually, not even. It was really like this year that I started using any kind of like product in it. Because the thing was like, I always wanted to have like a pompadour, and for a while I would do that where I would like blow dry the hair kind of up and then blow dry it back and then use the gel to kind of set it in. But it's just a pain in the ass to have to do that like all the time, every day. So I kind of gave up on that. But then I was thinking, I was like, you know, now they make hair gels that are like meant to go in while your hair's still kind of damp. So I started using that where I just dry my hair after a shower and then you just kind of slick it back. And I was like, that I'm willing to do. That's easy. So now I do that. But yeah, for something like a mohawk, like that's just more effort than I'm willing to put in, to be honest. It's a cool look though. I do appreciate that people still rock a mohawk when they can. There are mimic ethereals, they scam you out of chests. Yeah, that's true, those big crab ones or whatever.
We do have our challenges, but this is still part of the ESD's work, and I trust the cores Norma developed. You're our guests. Right now, the most important thing is for you to rest and be ready for tomorrow's treatment.
Got it. Thank you.
It's getting late. Please, get some sleep. Though, if you could offer Norma a bit of comfort, I would truly appreciate
She's
it.
like, get some sleep. We're cutting the cancer out of you tomorrow. But also go and, like, just, make sure Norma's okay, because she's sad. It's not my
We should speak with Norma
responsibility.
before we head back.
Hey, Norma. I know you just met me, and I'm really just here, like, for the first time with you, but, I've been sent to comfort you, because nobody else gives a shit that you already know and work with.
Oh, hey, it's you guys.
Go pat the short one's head and tell her it'll be okay. Nah, if you pat her head, you'll just, like, crumple her hat down. Be like a deflating souffle.
Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine, I'm fine. Getting scolded by Sigrid's been on my risk radar for ages. And hey, thanks for backing me up in front of Sigrid. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I'll prove my results are solid soon enough. Besides, being hated by Bangbu, well,
Just gonna send her
it's kinda
experiments
been our
at you.
target's thing for a while now.
Wait, you're
Norma,
hated by
please,
Bamboo?
no.
Aren't you supposed to be their support department?
Yeah, well, announcing retirement to the Bangbu is part of our job too.
You mean execution?
Simply put, after a certain number of service years, the Bangbu leave the island to live out the rest of their time in New Eridu, a place you're familiar with. The ones handling Rosetta data wear out faster, so their service life is even shorter. And since the entire island is classified, they have to undergo a full memory wipe before going to New Eridu, like a complete reset.
Bro, this place is fucked up. They use the Bangbu, then exile them and brainwash them? God damn.
For them, it's basically like dying once. Everything important to them just disappears.
If I were wise, I would be nervous as hell about my surgery tomorrow. Be like, bro, are you gonna brainwash me?
Can't believe there's such a harsh rule. Wiping memories like that.
Yeah, they've given a lot to this island. But with current tech, there's still no real solution.
What about just not wiping their memory and, just letting them not tell people about it?
Bangbu are simple, honest little things. And since we're the ones handling retirement, of course they end up presenting us. Hey, it's not that big a deal. Right now, what matters is proving the new logic core is safe. If we can secure that, we can move on to way bigger, more important things. You guys should head back and rest. You've got something important tomorrow. I'll go deal with the lab. And hey, when I come by Amber Hall tomorrow morning, you better not still be in bed.
Norma leaves.
Since everything's settled now, let's
Norma,
head back.
God. What's your deal? Okay. Aurelia Academy. Norma's probably in the lab. That's a weird thing to say considering we just saw Norma leave the lab. Swamped right now. Harvey said he's fine. Decided to appoint you as the assistant to the greatest genius in Rose Califer to help me complete one of my world-changing inventions. That's an
Whoa,
event
there it is
quest.
again, that face of yours.
Ah.
I have a million questions for Norma, but I'm too shy to ask.
It's an island, and they're effectively immortal. Space is at a premium. Gotta dump them down below where there's more of it. I mean, this is basically just the plot to Gachiakta.
Go ahead, shoot. You're my assistant now, and I tell my assistants everything.
I'm used to how
It's an
unconventional
event quest.
your thinking is.
Yeah, I figured,
Becoming your research assistant?
but
I
I
think I should
figured
at
we'd
least have some time to think about it first.
we'd at least start this to fill some more time, because if we started the next part of the quest, that would probably go past stream time, so that Phantom was chaos. Is it not chaos anymore, or did the series end?
Why?
What's up, Yao?
Said an assistant
Welcome in.
Skill and the ability to be manned.
Hope you're doing good.
You check all the boxes. No need to overthink it. All right. Looks like I'll have to properly walk my assistant through this. My magnificent invention. Welcome to a masterclass from your chief technician.
Guess I'm not getting out of this assistant thing. Fine. Let's get this show on the road.
Like I told you, retired Bangbu who leave Rose Califer head to New Eridu to start over. And the price they pay is...
literally everything.
Right. Rose Califer's existence is sensitive. So before those retired Bangbu leave, their data gets wiped, memories included.
I mean, he's like, oh, its existence is sensitive. People aren't meant to know about it. But then he was also like, I can't believe we're getting to go on the legendary Rose Califer, whatever the fuck.
Exactly. To keep the secret, the Bangbu forget everything. Their friends, their hobbies, even themselves. They walk away as complete strangers with no connection to who they once were. They gave so much to the development of Rose Califer, and in the end, they're rewarded.
I do feel like people should be saying it with an Irish accent.
It's not fair.
Oh, Rose Califer. Don't you think that somebody should do something for the Bangbu of Rose Califer? Are they sending the Talboos down there? I guess they must not be, since we've never seen them before. The Talboos, oh my god, it's like Invader Zim. The tall ones are the important ones, and that's why they don't get mind wiped. We've cracked the whole thing wide open.
So, I have to finish the Bangbu memory filtering chip.
The Talboos just get killed. That'd be crazy.
Simple.
They're like, alright, so, we finished wiping all the small Bangboos today. Now we just gotta deal with the big ones. And then they just walk over and point a gun to the back of their head and poof. People are like, what the fuck?
With my chip, they'll still remember what they love, their happiest moments, and their friends. The names and the stories. Isn't that a great idea?
All hail the almighty tallest. I still don't like Norma's design. Her kid is cool though, and her role in the story is great.
But if they
her design's a little weird.
Still remember being a friend. Wouldn't that create
I don't really know. I don't think I've seen her actual fighting style yet, so I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go, but
as long as it notices gaps, it'll just go off to fetch whatever it needs to patch them up.
marching band leader style. Yeah, pretty much.
You know the type. Like the childhood friend whose name you remember, but everything else is just gone.
It's quite cool.
Alright, Q&A's over. If you want this chip done anytime soon...
What's like her weapon? What does she do?
I have one last
Or her
question.
type? Is she an ice type?
What that inactive Bangbu has to do with your Grandmaster plan.
I think I just think she's an ice type because she's wearing white and blue, but...
Oh, Jake?
Nuclear
Like
missiles.
the others, he volunteered to help me with the project.
Hmm.
As for what happened...
That does sound cool.
Talking's too slow. I'll pull up Jake's visual logs.
She's a fire stunner. Ah. Well, I probably won't pull for her then, because I've got plenty of those. Also, I have no more polychrome, so... Bro, look at this gang of British thugs. Did I break the central computing hub? Oh, thank goodness Norma's not around. I also like that they gave these Bangbu like a weird accent because they're, they're from Britain. Instead of Enna, they say Wunna. She just went to grab a tool. She'll be right back. Run now. You hear that? That door sounds weird. What if we're too slow and it locks us in? Yeah, alright. Let's just go through Alright, let's just... I don't have the one character for anomaly support. Yeah. Yeah, everybody, if you aren't already following Kenny, go follow Kenny, because we collabed a few times, and he's very cool, and you'll probably see more of him on my channel as we continue on. And he was playing Tomodachi Life, and I don't have that, so you'll never see me playing it. So I went for an S1 Ye Xingguang. I also got Ye Xingguang back when she was first released, but I don't know. I haven't found a great way to use her, honestly.
Huh? Why did you stop the recording? What did Carter say at the end? And
Hater.
how exactly did you appeal to Valina?
I don't have anything against Tomodachi Life. I just don't want to play it myself. It's not my style.
Unreported experiments again? Oh, please. So not
If
happening.
you use her with Zhao, it should do the trick. I do use her with Zhao. The big thing is just, you know, it's like trying to get, whatever you call it, trying to get 3 stars with her on, like, Shiyu defense. It's just brutal. I can't manage to do it for whatever reason. Zhao and any stunner. I see.
It seems you've already explained the rest of the recording yourself.
Seriously? You baited me into saying that! You saw what happened next. The central computing hub failure corrupted some of my little bamboo. The code broke down, their data scrambled, and they just shut down. As for the rest, sneaking off to do something big, leaving a puzzle for a genius in the middle of critical research. Oh, I have to see what they're plotting. Still, without them, the central computing hub alone can't sustain my grand project. Which means it's your turn to step in.
I just remembered I have something to take care of. My apologies. I'll be leaving now, and I'm not coming back.
That's
I'll
crazy.
leave you be.
Somebody be like, you know, do me a favor, and you're like, yeah, I'm never coming back. See ya.
Do you even know whose lab this is?
Spam white hair as much as you can. Dial in.
Not happening.
Unfortunately, I do not have dial in,
So, I need you to use those brilliant hacking
but
skills of
that
yours.
would probably be the
Dive into
best
corrupted
match.
vendor data space, fix their code, and clean up the mess. Once they're restored, more units can get back to repairing the central computing hub, and we can finally start to complete the memory filtering chip.
Huh. That sounds like a significant responsibility. And what will you be handling in this project?
Me? I'll be revisiting the chip's architecture. And no, it's not because the last version completely failed to run. It's called refinement. Perfection takes iteration.
This is taking more time than I feel like these side quest event things usually do.
See, among all the crashed units, Jake's the only one
Both
with just
Dial
a
In and Ye
simple
Xingguang
simulation.
are strong physical types in the game.
Full-on code corruption.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Ye Xingguang's fairly strong. I had some more success using her and New Billy with Zhao. I just feel like it hasn't been working as well as it could if I found a better
I'm
synergy.
betting you two will sync up beautifully. Exactly.
Dial In is best for characters that rely on their
I'm
ultimate to
giving a
do
full
big
breakdown of the central
damage.
computing hub I built.
Yeah,
The repair
and
plan I
that's
just designed
Ye
for you and the
Xingguang
bamboo.
for sure. Alright. I think that is a good place to stop it for now. Thank you all for being here. I apparently left the Discord reactive thing going, so I'll turn that off. Was that going on the other screen? No, okay. But thank you all so much for being here, as always. I appreciate All of you coming, saying hello, all that sort of stuff, and watching me play the game. We will be back Friday, assuming nothing goes wrong, knock on wood. They did tell me that if we don't get everything done for the session tomorrow, we may do a session on Friday, so I might end up not being able to stream. But I'm really hoping that's not the case, because I am tired of having to fucking postpone everything. But with all that being said, let's find somebody to raid. You know what? Let's raid Lilia. 'Cause why not? But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. And I will hopefully see you all Friday. Have a good Thursday tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And those of you who have been put through the ringer,